Hello again. Madonna, Gwyneth Paltrow and Sting are all fans, and now Northern Ireland is getting the Bikram bug.
Yes, the first ever Bikram Yoga Studio has opened in Belfast. It's been opened by a couple who say fate brought them here. Alison has the story.
Hide the elbows underneath the stomach. It's normal if your elbows hurt a little bit. Chin on the floor. Relax the left leg. Right leg locked. Point the toes and lift the right leg up. 45-degree angle. Beautiful, everybody. No hesitation. And now lift the leg up.
90 minutes of 26 poses in 105-degree heat. It's not easy, but those who practice say the results are worth it. It was developed by yoga guru Bikram Yoga, and it's been brought here by husband and wife team Erin and Eric Landry.
I was living in Canada, in Calgary at the time, and I'd been suffering with really chronic back pain for about 18 months, and I tried a lot of physio, acupuncture, acupressure. I was in so much pain that I would try anything that I thought could help me. And about a year of that 18 months I spent pretty debilitated in bed. So, you know, no health, no life. And Bikram Yoga opened about 250 yards from where I was living. And quite honestly, at that particular time, that's as far as I could walk. So when I saw the hot sign, I thought, well, if I'm going to start doing something again, it's better to do it in the heat. So I went, took a class, first class, painful, but I loved it. And my husband Eric came with me for moral support, and he's been addicted to it ever since.
From the first class, Erin said, this is it. This is what's going to bring me back to life. And at the same time, I got the workout of my life. You know, I thought, yeah, yoga, come on. I'm not going to really get a workout. Turns out it was fantastic. I felt great. I really sweated. And then I said, you know what, I'm going to do with Erin. I'm going to, you know, help you out and, you know, just stay with you while you heal your spine. Turns out that I'm loving it. And then I went to the teacher training, and it's just history since then.
So, after a 9-week intensive training course, the couple were ready to open their own studio. And their teacher had very firm ideas about where it should be.
Bikram said to me after training, he said, you go to Belfast and you open 5-star in your town, be a pioneer. And I was like, no, I'm not going back to Belfast. And it's a very interesting twist of events that led both myself and Eric back here. And we tried in Calgary to open up a studio. Didn't work out. We tried in Montreal, didn't work out. Went to Dublin for a year, looked at different locations, about 30 locations. Every time we got close to signing a contract, something happened and it fell through. We came to Belfast, and one day we found a location. Within a few days, the ball was rolling. So it was like, okay, it's time to bring Bikram Yoga to Belfast, and we're both very happy to be here to do it.
Despite only opening in December, Erin and Eric already have a devoted group of students. Among them is Jane Campbell, who says that Bikram has really helped her.
I've got spondylolisthesis of my lower back. I've had surgery on the right side, but I have continuous sort of problems with the left side. And since I've been practising the last month, now quite a lot, 4 times a week, unbelievable difference to how I feel. Unbelievable. Obviously, you're getting a 90-minute workout in 100 and whatever degrees heat. It's really intense. You know, I think in the past I would have felt yoga's not a cardio workout. Go to Bikram Yoga and I assure you it's a cardio workout. Your heart is pumping. Energy levels are just incredible. You leave a class and you feel totally energised for the day. If you go home in the evening after a class, I just feel so much more productive. So I think sort of physically and mentally it's been a really brilliant experience for me over the last month.
It may look strenuous, but Erin and Eric say the classes are for all levels, and the only thing you need to get through the 90 minutes is dedication. The yoga studio has a number of classes, and it's hoped that once word spreads they'll be able to put on some early morning sessions. So the next time Gwyneth, Madonna or Sting are in town and looking for their Bikram fix, they'll know where to go.
Striving really hard to get fit and shift those extra pounds.
Yes, Jane Campbell from Belfast, who works in sales and marketing, took up an intensive form of yoga to help her tone up and lose weight. It certainly produced results, as Letitia's been finding out.
New Year, New You volunteer Jane Campbell's starting weight was 10 stone 11 pounds and her height is 5'7". I'm here in Belfast in the Bikram Yoga Studio and it's absolutely roasting. And I'm with Jane Campbell, who's one of our New Year, New You volunteers. Jane, why did you take up Bikram Yoga, and tell me what it's like?
Okay, well, I initially took it up prior to Christmas. Really, in the first instance, because I've got a really bad back. I've had problems with my back in the past. can't do any kind of cardio or high impact exercise, and I had heard through some friends in London that Bikram was the way forward if you wanted to get a good workout, and it was also very good for your back.
And how's it going for you?
It's going really well. It's very challenging. It's 90 minutes in 100-degree heat with 50% humidity, and I've been doing that 4 times a week throughout the challenge. So it's going really well. I've seen some really fantastic changes, I feel, both mentally and physically.
And not only have you toned up, but you've lost weight. How much weight have you lost?
Yeah, I've lost 8 pounds since the start of the challenge. There are 26 yoga postures, and it's the same routine every single day you come, but you kind of find something different in every class.
So, Jane, how would you sum up New Year, New You and what it's meant to you and done for you?
It's been very challenging because I committed to doing 4 sessions a week, and that's 90 minutes 4 times a week, and there were weeks that I struggled with that, you know, just work commitments and personal commitments, so that was definitely challenging, but the benefits I've seen are just incredible. I went on holiday, I'm just back from a holiday, and I just felt completely different in my bikini, stomping about the pool, and just felt so much more confident about myself. I know that my tone has definitely changed, and yeah, confidence and self-esteem.
Erin Landry runs the Belfast Bikram Yoga Centre with her husband, and she's impressed with Jane's progress.
Jane's been a great student. From the minute she walked in through the door, I knew that she had the attitude and the personality, and she decided to throw herself into it, and she's been getting great results.
Although she's achieved her goals, Jane plans to keep on doing Bikram Yoga at least 3 times a week. Letitia Gwynn, UTV Life, Belfast.
Well, it's certainly working for her, isn't it?
Just imagine what you could do if she didn't have a bad back.
Exactly.
Fit woman.
Just look at our Bikram Yoga queen.
I feel I got on really well. I'm delighted with the results. I lost 8 pounds, which wasn't really my primary focus. That was more about getting toned and improving confidence and going on holiday 2 weeks ago and feeling great in the bikini.